According to the IRS, 20 to 25% of Americans wait until the last 2 weeks before the deadline to prepare and file their tax returns. And more than 6 out of 10 of those still get refunds. With this year's April 18th deadline quickly approaching, now is the time to focus on getting your documents in order and your taxes filed. H&R Block tax expert Meg Sutton has more information.
April 18th is the last day to file your taxes without penalties. Director of Block Advisors, Meg Sutton, says it's less costly to file something than nothing at all.
1 out of every 3 taxpayers files in April, and the penalty for not filing is 10 times greater than the penalty to not pay. And that could lead to up to 25% extra on your balance due.
Some taxpayers may not have all of the cash up front to pay everything by the deadline. However, there are measures in place to help.
You can set up a short-term extension plan and also working with the IRS to create an installment agreement or even pay by credit card.
But Sutton says an extension doesn't necessarily mean you can wait to pay.
Just keep in mind that an extension to file is not an extension to pay. You need to estimate what your balance due is and then pay up at least 90% by April 18th to avoid penalties. That will buy you until October 17th in order to file your return.
An extension gives you until October 17th to file your taxes. This time can allow you to think of anything you missed, like life-changing events.
People are rushing to the deadline and to get their return filed. And in doing this, they're doing it the same way that they've always done and really overlooking some of the life event changes that have happened in the last year. Some examples would be getting married, having a baby, and even retirement, which can all lead to changes on your tax return.
Another great impact on your taxes can be health insurance, especially if you aren't covered.
The health insurance penalty has nearly doubled this year. And so to avoid the costly penalty, there are around 30 exemptions that can be taken, which some are on your tax return and others are through the marketplace. We suggest working with a qualified tax advisor to help advise you on what your options are.
For more last-minute tax help, go to hrblock.com.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by